New York City is a panic attack. It is up late, run down, yet elusive. It never ceases to amaze me, and when it does, I'm left breathless. Especially when the rat-a-tat-tat of a tap dancer collides with drumsticks singing in the rain, or when a black old chess master takes the spirit of a young boy in Washington Square Park. It is the breath of fresh air after the finishing blow it dealt earlier, and when that bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich that you got at the deli across the street, any deli really, hits the back of your throat and clogs your arteries, slick with cream soda-soaked chips, it is a heaven only you can experience. Alone. It is New York. But you want to know my favorite thing? You want to know my favorite thing about New York? New York motherfucking city. New York, the York of Yorks, New York motherfucking hands in the air, goddamn city. I hate it there. That's right, I absolutely fucking hated it. I spent 3 months in that shithole. 3 months wandering its sunken, sullied, piss-soaked, shit-stained, Dominican loud music playing ass construction at 7 in the goddamn morning, spelled M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G, because the death of my sanity lies on 168th Street, stinking ass streets. It was hell. Heat-soaked, heat-stroke, lethal, lonely hell. I had to put a wet towel over my goddamn naked body to sleep because our AC was free and that it didn't exist. But yet I had to close the window to drown out the construction going on every day at 7 in the goddamn motherfucking morning. But that's New York. What are you going to do? Some people just don't get it. They don't get that New York is supposed to be hell. It's a goddamn panic attack, for Christ's sakes. A panic attack. A panic attack. You're not being attacked, you're being attacked by panic, by white flight, white stripe, Black Lives Matter plight, all-night protests singing, fuck the alt-right, voices heard on high, even the penthouse suite reevaluates life. Panic. Banging, clanging, ambulances blaring, skyscrapers scraping, hipsters vaping, men and women gaping, stating, what the fuck is going on with this city? Panic. You're being attacked by the city. Metropolis, if you will, where people go to hate one another because the common weight of human suffering is littered across the street like dead bodies and shit and gum covered pavement that homeless people spewed out, because New York City is not a home, it is a city. A shitty city as it may be, but a city nonetheless, easy to find like the clitoris. Just kidding. It is a city, not a home. A home is where the heart is, and I left that shit in San Francisco. So why do I want to live in New York? Well, to put it plainly, I miss it. I miss the aloneness. I miss silent walks playing Pokemon Go with headphones on, not looking at anyone. I miss crying at a bus stop until I met a toothless man at KFC who told me not to go where the wild things go, past 2nd Street to be exact. I miss being booked on a comedy show where I ordered food but got a beer instead because I thought the waitress said sliders but really said cider, and then I didn't perform because the crowd left. And I cried. Because I had nothing to look forward to in that moment except that show, and so I bought KFC. Then the man with no teeth looked to me and said, you want a cookie? And I said, yes. He said, you want some more? I said, yes. He said, NYU? I said, no, UCLA. He said, well, don't go past 2nd Street after dark, and never forget the Creator is always with you. And then he disappeared, leaving only his teeth. He came back later to tell me, also one more thing, don't let any bitch get to you. And I did let them get to me. I miss walking the High Line, listening to nothing but my own thoughts and the fact that crumbling down the line was a family, a relationship, a career in that order. I miss delis on every corner. I miss using my backpack as a soundboard for my thoughts sinking into a park bench to catch a nap during my lunch break at work. I miss crying to the best of 2017 Spotify playlists with friends abroad moving in separate directions like tributaries or grids or litter in the wind. I miss that lady who told me in line at Chick-fil-A to stop talking on the phone with my sister because she didn't want to hear my conversation. Fuck that lady. Or I was too loud, I don't know. I miss having panic attacks because having a panic attack always happens when you're alone, until you're not alone. Whether it be a bus stop, a street corner, or the Grand Canyon, the Creator is always with you. And New York is the only place that keeps reminding you how fucked up he really is. He's fucked up. And New York reminds you every goddamn day that life sucks. So shut the fuck up and deal with it, and maybe you don't have teeth, but you could still eat KFC. Then maybe you can learn to appreciate the view in other places, like Paris. I'm there right now writing this poem, and it is beautiful. BEA, beautiful. Thank you, guys.